Hello and welcome to the raid farm video. I've been messing around trying to make a raid farm that is simple, reliable, and efficient. I first tried making one on an outpost that led to an infinite wave 1 as pillagers kept crashing the party. Then I tried some redstone skulk sensor water flush system that was way over engineered and only worked half the time. Finally, I went down to basics and after a lot of trial and error, made a design that seemed to give good results every raid. So without any more delay, here's how to build a pillager raid farm. Check the description for a list of what you will need for this build. Step 1 is location. So go out into the ocean, away from any land, but close to your Bad Omen Farm, and make a platform that is 2x6 minimum. If you don't have a Bad Omen Farm, I suggest you watch my video on how to make one. So we're going to start by placing 2 chests side by side to make a double chest. Then we're going to put 2 hoppers into the back of those. Now on top of those 2 hoppers, we're going to want to crouch and place 2 dirt blocks, take your shovel, and convert those to path blocks. Now we're just going to put a couple temporary blocks here. Now above the chest, we're going to want to put 2 glass, and to either side of the glass, we're going to want to put some form of lighting. This just keeps the area nice and bright, free from spawn. That's all good. Then we can fill the surrounding area here. We want to make a 2x2 area on either side, right underneath those lights. Now what we want to do in those areas is, and this is an optional step, we're going to place boats. Push that on. And the reason we're placing boats is so that if on the odd chance we have Vexes spawn, then the boats should pick them up and keep us safe. Now that we're up here, we're going to go up to there, and we can put some more glass here. I like glass here so we can see what's happening with the pillagers. And we're going to extend this around. And then standing here, we can go ahead and we're going to take more of our boats, and we're just going to place the boats around. And we don't want them too far over here because we don't want the pillagers getting in them, although they would die because we are going to cover this with another layer. This next level I'm going to make with dirt, just for that. We want to sort of cover where these boats are. Definitely not covering the shaft area. Cover these boats as well. Okay, so now that we are from that path block 1, 2, 3, we're going to go up 22, so that would be 19 more. So when you're about halfway up, the placement of this part is not specific. I like halfway up, that way it triggers the raid when I'm down there, and keeps the villager out of harm's way. Go at the back of your tower and make a 2x2 platform for him to live on. Place down his bed, place down his workstation. I like this configuration because it keeps him close to the shaft there. And then we're going to just surround that. Now we can work on getting our villager. I'm just going to go grab one from my breeder, link in the card in the top here for that video if you haven't made a breeder. Okay, so we've brought our little villager here. We'll just get him out of the minecart. He'll run in there. Okay, now that we've placed our villager in there, we could put a roof over top of him and just clean up the temporary blocks we placed. Okay. Now that we've got our drop shaft done, we're going to work on the step 4, which is the lower chamber. So we're going to take our glass panes, we're going to add them as a surround to this whole item. And then we're going to create a 3 by 10 platform with this drop shaft in the middle. So this is already 3 wide. So we're going to go 3 more. Extend this into its 3 by 10 platform. Now on either side, we're going to go up. We're going to make another 3 by 10 platform. And we're going to repeat this on the other side. Now we're going to take our glass panes, and on the inside, on either of these 3 by 10 platforms, we're just going to put a row of glass panes, skipping the area that there's already glass panes. And this allows the mob to easily walk off into this chute. Now we want to create a 5 high wall around this chamber here. Two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now that we got those walls, we want to grab our gates, put a row of gates right down the middle here. And we can open all those gates. Very important. That allows the pillagers to pass through. We're going to want to go down here. We're going to want to put 2 gates right in the center here. To make this easier, we could put a block. Careful not to fall down. Now, above the center opening of this, we're going to place 2 more gates. Some temporary blocks to build yourself up. Then put a temporary block in the middle there. 2. Put our more gates around here. Gates on this side. Gates on the end. For easy placement, we can just make that. Take out the block. Grab your lava. And take out the other block. And that is your Ravager killing chamber. So now we're going to go around this. We're going to make it 1, 2, 3 wide. This you can do with any spawnable blocks, so you don't want to do this in glass. Now, 3 is the bare minimum for this. Any less, and you end up having your mobs fly off into the ocean, which makes the raid a little more difficult. Now for safety, I am actually going to make it 1 bigger. In testing, that wasn't needed, but I have the extra blocks, so I might as well give her. I tested this all the way out to a 3 by 3 chunk, which worked great still. Oh! Yeah, I'll take this 1 extra long. So we're actually 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. Now, once we've got spawning platform, because that's what this is the spawning platform, we're going to want to take non-spawnable bricks, in this case glass. We're going to want to make a 2-high wall. This wall will prevent the mobs from shooting out into the ocean. So on this wall, we're going to want to put some lighting just to make sure that we don't get any monster spawn. So we're going to go right. Take our trapdoors and we're going to line this hole here. Okay, we can go and take away our temporary blocks here. Hey there, future me coming back into the video. Looks like I was mistaken. I guess I do need to put a few more glass panes down here. Like that. Otherwise, it does mess up the water flow. So now, let's take our buckets of water, because we have those edge pieces that should go all the way in. All our gates are open. Okay, we did a couple little changes to the farm. I don't know why we had to do that in the survival world, but in creative, we did not need to do this. It always spawned, it could be something to do with spawn chunks. I'm not 100% certain. But with a Bad Omen 5, let's give this raid a shot. We got our villager ringing the bell up there. Let's see all the spawn. And here they come. Oh, just one, two. I think they're trying to get into the boat, so what's happening. So I might need to change that. More emeralds. Roger got it in the lava. Okay, which we want to kill fast because they can heal them. Just only hit our two. Okay, so that's working. There was that one little change where we put a 1x5 grass block over the lava and surrounded it with chests. I don't know why that needed to happen on my test world. That didn't need to be done. But since I've done that, it's been working fine. I've decorated just a little bit, so here's what it looks like, and it runs really smoothly now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and check out this next video right here.